Major Slack Videos.
Hey, the name is Slack. Thanks for coming back. Let's walk through some more Elden Ring, and we are going to go on a Sacred Tier run. This is going to kick off at the Castle Morn Rampart Site of Grace, which is right here. Right? Castle Morn Rampart, way down there in the Weeping Peninsula. Okay? We need to increase the amount that is replenished by our flasks, because right now it's just not cutting it. And this can be done by collecting sacred tears. Let's just pass the time till daytime. Bit of a tricky run for you guys today. Some tricky stuff. Okay, first of all, just pushing west up the hill here, past this tower, and basically we're pushing into this area right here, the Kalu Baptismal Church, and I forget what this village is called, but yeah, we're going in there. Watch out for rats, and we're also going to be collecting these bright red plants called the Eye of Yellow, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Not these things here, these are raw fruit. Okay, right here, as soon as you get near this shack here, watch out for rats and cats and elephants as sure as you're born. Okay, here we go. Just cook them up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. A lot of rat meat for lunch. Rat meat. Okay, and we're just gonna push along. There's one of those Eye of Yellows. Cook that guy up and grab it. This is important for something we're gonna craft later on. I'll tell you about that later. Keep looking for those. About 5 or 6 of these in the area. Usually I like to stick to, there's another one in the distance. Usually I like to stick to this, the left side here, the cliff side, and just kind of work around the perimeter. Watch out for rats. He's hiding behind the tree. I don't blame you. Welcome to my barbecue. There we go. What did you give up? Golden rune? Atta boy. Who's a good rat? I am! That's right, you're a good rat. Okay, here we go. It's on. I think bugger got me. It's gonna get me too. What? Hey! Haha. Okay, so that's all the rats in this area, because we got the enemy group refill. And let's get another Eye of Yellow over here. And once again, push off to the cliffside and approach this village from along the cliff here. Take out this guy. Hey buddy, you want to do this? You want to square off? You think you could take me? Go ahead, give me your best shot. There you go. How'd that work out for you? Huh? Yeah. I love that Flame of the Red Mains. Even though they nerfed all the poise damage out of it, it's still really useful. Here's some more Eye of Yellow there. There's another one up there. There's one over there. Yeah, welcome to my barbecue. Twofer. And I forget what this is. Oh yeah, the Flame Crest wooden crap. Shield. Okay, so let's get up on this side of the church here. Okay, showing you the map where I am. It's gonna approach down this side of the church here. Alien Village, that's what it's called. And get some bear poop. Okay, you could go in the front door of the church, but it's better to climb up on the rocks on the side here. And don't forget this huge bonanza of arteria leaf here. And when you get up here, you got the high ground and all these guys. There's a giant rat there, and 4 or 5 little rats. Best handled with the horn bow. And the horn bow gear. And Mama Rat. And she always said, what if she couldn't even get away this time? I think there's one more down there. The Kalu Baptismal Church. What? Wait a minute. Oh, I got the wrong weapon hooked up. Watch it now. There we go. Okay. And get this here. The Flame of Frenzy. Where is that? Causes the yellow flame of frenzy to burst forth from the caster's eyes. Charging increases the range of the burst. This is actually pretty good. It's pretty deadly. It will require 16 fate. I'll fool around with that later. And for our efforts, we get a sacred tier. Done and done. Oh, jeez, really? Trying to inflict madness on me, eh? Yeah. Okay, next. Sacred Tier is going to take us out to Kaled and the Church of the... I forget the name of it. It's right... Here's the Celia of the town of Sorcery, and we're going to follow this path up here. We've already opened up this site of grace. Follow this path up here. Church of the Rotting, or Church of the... maybe Mr. Laptop will tell me. What's the name of this church, Mr. Laptop? Church of the Plague. Thank you, Mr. Laptop. It's right there. But an NPC called Millicent is there, and we could do part of her quest line and Gowry's quest line by pushing through Celia, the town of Sorcery, talking to Gowry. Then we're going to have to go out to Kaled, square off with Millicent, and Millicent is going to be inflicting a lot of bleed damage. And to protect ourselves against bleed damage, we should get the Stalwart Horn Charm. That will increase our robustness by a lot. The Stalwart Horn Charm can be found way up here in northeast Liurnia. We've all been to the site of grace here before, the Ruined Labyrinth. Let's go there now, okay? Show you where that is. Ruined Labyrinth. This is going to take us into the Mausoleum compound, where there's 2 walking mausoleums. Let's just wait till daytime. Except they have the extra added attraction. Let's just apply our newly acquired Sacred Tier. Increase amount replenished by flask. Thank you very much. So now when we drink a flask, it's going to give us more HP and more FP back. Make sure you have your Lordsworn's Greatsword with the Gravitas Ash of War on it. You know what? I think I'm gonna slap it on the Greatsword instead. Remind me to switch it back. Yeah, Gravitas on the Greatsword, Magic Affinity. Okay, two-hand the sucker, and we're going to the north down this ravine here. Might as well do this on the way. We don't have to do this, but we might as well do this. These walking mausoleums, as you know, they can be used to reproduce or duplicate remembrances. But we gotta bring them down first. It's the same deal as the one in the Weeping Peninsula. You have to break all the crap off around its feet. But these ones have the extra added attraction of jumping. And of course when they come down on you, they kill you. So we gotta deal with that. Best way to do it is wait till it jumps. Get as close as you can. It's gonna take 4 steps or 2 steps. Watch for the one that it steps first with, then go over there. I got too close. Try again. Close. Which one is that one? Get close, Gravitas, and take off. You just have time to do one, because once you start attacking it, it'll often just take 2 steps in between jumps. Get close, see which one moves first. You have time to do this one, I think. Oh. Got some off that one. It's gonna jump again. Okay, get right about here. See which one it steps first. That one. Okay, we've already done that one. This one. Oh my gosh. I'm screwed. Watch it out. I knew I was gonna get spanked on that one. Okay, this time I'm going for the one on the left and the front. I see some stuff left there. Oh, I fumble fingered that. Okay, quiet on the set. I gotta focus here. Commentary's throwing me off. There. I did it. It's basically just kind of like a hit and run kind of thing. It's a pain in the arse, but it's the only way to do it. Unless maybe you can shoot some arrows at it. Okay, so that's down. Let's stay down. It's a one-time thing. And there are some Trina's Lily here. And there should be some blood rose over here. And we can go in here and use it to duplicate a remembrance anytime we like. Alright? That's done. There's another one. Exact same routine. Up this way. And there's a site of grace here nearby. Okay, same deal. You gotta do a hit and run. I always go for the leg that moves first because that's the leg that you know that's not going to move again. So you're safe doing that leg. There, that one moves first. Take off. Okay, so now he's on like a two-step jump routine. Let's see, do the back legs. Jump. Okay, gonna watch carefully. Probably use, yeah. And that did it. There you go. Yeah, bitch. Brought you down. Haha. And we can use this mausoleum to duplicate another remembrance anytime we like. And it will stay down. Next, let's just take care of these guys here. Lots of glowing skulls around here. Okay. Well, wait a minute. What do you think you're going? You kidding? Seriously? Okay, let's do this. Yeah, seriously. Could have given you a nice clean soldier's death, but no, you had to come running at me. Good. Alright, now, from the second walking mausoleum that you dropped, let's go to it. Point yourself to the southwest. See that big, tall, rocky spire, I believe it's called? And you see another one on the right that slants like up like that. You're gonna go in between those two. I'm showing the map where I am. And we're going to hook around the big one on the left here. Look around to the left. But you can see a hole in the rocks. There's a hole in the rocks. Go through the hole. Drop down. Hang a left. Get 3 Michaela's Lily, and boom, the Stalwart Horn Charm, which increases your robustness by a whopping 90 points. So let's put on the Great Shield Talisman, and you see your robustness count, see is 262. If you put on the Stalwart Charm, it increases up to 352. So now we got a lot of robustness. Now let's put on our best robust gear, which would be, this may vary for you, you're going to have to fiddle around. If you got the same gear as me, either the 2 imp heads, either the imp head wolf or the imp head fang. Let's go for the wolf. And the foot soldier's gear, complete, if you're lucky enough to get it. If not, like I said, your mileage may vary. Okay, so my robustness is up to 372 now. That's the best we can muster up. Alright, let's go get ready for Millicent. This will require Bloodhound's Fang. Yeah, everything just like that. Dagger with Golden Bow, Staff of Loss, Bloodhound's Fang, Manor Tower Shield plus 12, and the Clawmark Seal. Back down too. Celia under stair. Right at the bottom of the stairs of Celia, Ton of Sorcery. Okay. We have 2 spells ready to go. Flame Grant Me Strength and Scholar Shield. Let's go blasting through the town here. Head to the south. You can double jump to make it harder for them to hit you. Straight out here. Cut up to the southeast. You can see this sloping ridge here. You can double jump up here. And there's a big dog here. There's Gowry. Presuming that's his dog. You can always kill it for an easy 300 runes, just like, let's see if we could use this here. Charge attack, break a stance, critical hit. Down he goes. Let's go apologize to Gary. Sorry about your dog there, Gary. So, what's up?
Oh, a pleasure to see you. A pleasure indeed. I am Gary, a great sage. In my day, anyway. I'd hoped to ask a favor when one of your ilk came along. A strapping young tarnished, able to cross the scarlet swamp of Aeonia. Don't fret, I'll provide fine recompense. Should you accept, I will teach you the secret of Celia, the town you see there.
Okay, we already know the secret of Celia, but what the hell, let's do this anyways.
Ah, then you are willing to lend a hand, are you?
We are indeed.
I need your help to heal a certain young girl. Her name is Millicent. You will find her beyond Celia, resting at the church atop the cliff, stricken by the rotting sickness.
Okay, anything else?
The rotting sickness that afflicts Millicent has no cure.
Oh, that's a shame.
When the Erd Tree flourished, even the demigods could not stave off its effects, despite their nigh godhood. But Millicent's suffering can be ameliorated. For this, you are to find a certain needle. Seek the deep scarlet swamp of Aeonia outside Celia's bounds. The needle, made from unalloyed gold, is lost somewhere there.
Anything else? I think that's the end of his dialogue. Okay, so the needle is held by Commander Neil. This is a rather hellacious boss fight that takes place right in this section right here. See all these squiggly lines right in this section, right in the center there. There is a site of grace here that you can use to kick off, like start the boss fight. And Millicent will actually invade about halfway across from this site of grace here. So as you're approaching to get to this boss fight here, we have to kill Commander Neil to get this so-called gold alloyed needle that Gary is asking us for. Alright, so that's the plan. We gotta get there. And on the way, we're gonna kill Millicent. This is what you need all your robust gear for. Easiest way to kill her is the Bloodhound's Fang. Let me just put the Flame of Red Means back on the greatsword before I forget. Fire Affinity. Wait till daytime. Okay, here's the dealio. As you approach our beacon there, Millicent's going to invade. You can actually draw her all the way back to the beach here and fight her on the beach, which is very preferable. You don't want to be fighting there in the swamp and getting scarlet rotted as you're fighting her. It's just absolutely hell. So you bring her back to the beach, fight her from here. I would kick off right about here, and then when she hits the shoreline, you could like do a Bloodhound's Fang. So let's just drop a rainbow stone here as a marker. Next, take care of these guys because they may get in the fight. Okay. Make sure they're down. And let me just adjust my flats because we don't need that much FP. It's mostly going to be blocking and then taking cheap shots at her. So let's go with 7 and 4. You can actually sneak up on these guys. You sneak up on this guy. Backstab. There you go. That's a much cleaner way of taking care of those guys. Okay, having taken care of them, let's get all buffed up. Then we're going to cross these little islands here. The game's going to kick us off our horse. As soon as it kicks off our horse, we're going to return to this rainbow stone here. Do the fight on the beach. Keep your shield up. Typically when she hits the shoreline right there, that's a good time to launch a Bloodhound's Finesse to see if you can nail her. Get a cheap shot in, and then just keep your shield up. She's going to be wailing away, and then just look for opportunities in between her hits to do more cheap shots, either whack her or Bloodhound's Finesse. Okay? That's it. Let's get buffed. Flask of Wondrous Physic. Golden Vow. Flame Grammy Strength. Staff of Loss. Scholar's Shield. Refill FP. Bloodhound's Fang. Fire Grease. Yeah, throw the kitchen sink at her. And get your health ready to go. Gallop out here. Game kicks you off her horse right about here. Double back. And try to stay out of the rot as much as possible. I'm going to get back to the beach. And look for your rainbow stone. Park yourself right here. She's coming from that direction. You can see her way off in the distance there. Okay, here she comes, quiet on the set. Shield up, cheap shot whenever you can. There we go. That's all there is to it. Quickly grab that stuff, and sometimes, and another reason to do it on the beach here is these other guys that get in the mix there. They're out there, they're pretty deadly. Don't do the fight out there, it's suicide. Make sure you draw her back to the beach. Right? So that's a one-time deal. So now we can go back to the set of grace and get ready for the Commander Neil fight. Or rather, a better idea is to go to the other set of grace over there by our beacon. And we'll kick off from there first thing next video. Okay, so the set of grace, if you look for all these squiggly lines here, it's at the very top right there of these squiggly lines here. See the set of grace right there. Done and done. Get rid of the beacon. Alright, my name is Major Slack and I approve this video. If you do too, please give the old Slackster a big old thumbs up, subscribe, post a comment, stuff like that there. And see you next time when we take on Commander Neil. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1, that's all. That's all it takes, alright? Thanks a lot, really appreciate it.